Students, welcome to the next session and last session of alternating current competitive. So this is very easy lesson for both competitive and PU. You will be having same formulas. Therefore, easily you can get marks on this chapter in your final exam competitive, even PU also. Okay, I think we solved up to question number 24 to the 25. In a series RLC means LCR circuit, the current leads the voltage. Current is leading. So current is leading means which is having more XC is greater than XR according to theory. To raise the power factor of the circuit. So power factor of the circuit means what is the formula? Cos pi is power factor. What is the formula? R by Z. R by Z means what is Z? Impedance equation for LCR circuit. R square plus XL minus XC whole square whole power 1 by 2. Just you can bring this R square outside. R square whole power 1 by 2 outside if you are writing means R. Okay. Otherwise try to take common here R square. Inside only you can take. Then here it is going to become 1 plus XL minus XC by R whole square whole power 1 by 2. Now this R square bring it from whole power 1 by 2. Then R will be cancelled. If you are writing here, it is going to become R. R and R will be cancelled. So 1 plus XL minus XC by R whole power 1 by 2. If you want to increase cos phi, so this value R and XL is nothing but omega L, XC is nothing but 1 by omega C. You have to either L value, inductor value or resistor value you have to change. That is nothing but option 4. Option 4 is correct. Next question number 26. So in the following AC circuit, if power factor is 1 by 2, then the value of capital R they are asking. So they are asking R value. So power factor is 1 by 2 there. In the two capacitors connected in series, isn't it? Question number 26. 26 only. So just I am drawing the diagram. You can see one resistor they gave R. Next two capacitors they connected. One is 300 microfarad, another one is 600 microfarad. This is connected to AC source 100 sin phi t, and this is connected to two inductors to AC source. That is nothing but 6 Henry, 12 Henry. Okay. Now power factor value they gave 1 by 2. Cos phi is equal to 1 by 2 means again this is which circuit? So again this is LCR circuit. This is L value. If you find resultant, this is R value. You will get resultant C value, isn't it? Again this is LCR circuit. Therefore cos phi is equal to R by Z. 1 by 2 is equal to R by what is Z? Impedance equation. Whole power 100 means root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. Correct? This is the formula. Now we have to find this is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 they only gave. We have to find R value. So we should find XL and XC from this equation. What is the resultant inductance? How these two connected? These two are connected in parallel. Parallel means what is the formula already we discussed? L is equal to L1 L2 by L1 plus L2. 6 into 12 by 12 plus 6 18 3 4. So by combining 6 and 12 Henry you will be getting 4 Henry L value. Next R value R only. How these two capacitors connected? Capacitors connected in series. Series means what is the formula? Two capacitors connected in series means CS is equal to C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. Correct only? Capacitors in series parallel different. resistance in series value different. C1 value how much? 300. 300 into 600 by 900. So 3 3s are 9, 2. That is nothing but 200 microfarad. So in place of these two, we will be getting 200 microfarad. Now C value 200, L value 4, R value we have to find. Next, first we will see XL. What is XL here? XL is equal to omega. See, each and every formula is rounding there only. Almost every formula is related to impedance, either current or power factor. So all the XL, XC, like that. What is omega? Omega means general equation. V is equal to V naught sin omega t. So omega t means V naught sin omega. Now what is omega? 5. Therefore 5 into L value 4. 20 ohms XL. Now XC. XC is equal to 1 by omega c. Again omega is same. 5. What is C value? C value is 200. 200 into 10 power minus 6 microfarad is there. We should not substitute only 200. Here only Henry, therefore we substituted 4. That didn't give millihenry microhenry. But this is microfarad. Therefore 10 power minus 6. 5 into 200. 1000. 1000 means 10 cube into 10 power minus 6. 10 power minus 6 plus 3. How much? 10 power minus. That is nothing but 1000 ohms. Isn't it? So you can substitute here. XL minus XC or XC minus XL. Both will be same only. 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to R by R square plus XL minus XC. XL minus XC means 1000 minus 20. Correct only? So 1000 minus 20, that is nothing but how much you will be getting? So 0 minus 0, 0, 8, 980 whole square. Whole power 1 by 2. Whole square is there, therefore you don't need to worry about negative sign. Squaring on both sides. 1 by 4 is equal to R square by R square plus 980 square. Isn't it? Whole power 1 by 2 will be cancelled. So you can solve R square plus 980 square is equal to 4R square. 980 square is equal to 3R square. Then so root 3R is equal to 980. R is equal to 980 by root 3. Okay. See there, that is no option is there. They made calculation somewhere wrong, but what we did is correct. Okay, you can also check once. We did each and every step correctly. So I did it already. They made wrong. Okay. Next, see question number 27. An AC series circuit consists of capital R 5 ohms, XL 24 ohms, XC 12 ohms. The power developed in the circuit is how much power is developing within this circuit? See, 130 volts, 100 radian per second. 100 radian per second means this is omega, they give, not frequency. 5 ohm, 24 ohm, 12 ohm. So this is nothing but XL, XC reactance. Reactance means resistance. What they are asking? Power. What is power formula? VRMS, IRMS, cos phi. So what is cos phi? Cos phi is nothing but R by Z. Isn't it? Because cos phi phase we don't know. Therefore cos phi we can write R by Z. Now see, VRMS 130, IRMS we don't know. But IRMS is nothing but how we will write? IRMS is equal to I is equal to voltage by resistance. That is VRMS. Resistance of this total circuit, that is only Z. Impedance. Therefore VRMS VRMS by Z, R by Z. This one only we can write V RMS square capital R by Z. VRMS is nothing but 130. R value they give 5 ohm. Z value how to find? What is Z? Root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So more minus less or less minus more because square is there, you don't need to worry. 12 minus 24 minus 12. XL minus XC. 24 minus 12 how much? 12. R value how much? 5. 5 square plus 12. So directly I am writing. So 5 square means 25 plus 144. 144 plus 25. Root 169. That is nothing but 30. Z value is 30. So 130 whole square into 5 by 30. Okay. This one 130 into 5 by 30. So 10 times it is going to be cancelled. Then you will be getting power. Just see how to multiply. Isn't it? So after multiplying you will be getting, you can check the answer. Next, question number 28. In the following LCR circuit, the power factor is this circuit. Power factor means, again what is the formula? Power factor cos phi is equal to R by Z. So in this, you have to find again Z. R value how much? 6 ohm. But here XL they didn't give. They gave 80 millihenry. Millihenry means they gave L value. Here they gave C value. Therefore, what is Z? Root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. What is XL? Omega L. What is omega? 100. Whenever they give radian per second, that is omega. It just means that is frequency. 100 L value 80 into 10 power minus 3. So the how many zeros? 3 zeros. 10 cube 10 power minus. Therefore XL value 8 ohms. Next XC. 100. Omega means 100. C means capacity value how much they give? 625 microfarad. 10 power minus 6. So 10 power minus 6, 10 square. 10 power minus 4. 10 power minus 4 is going to numerator. That is nothing but how many zeros? 10 power 4 means 10,000 by 625. Just you can cancel either 25 or 5 initially. How much easily you are getting? That one you can check once. 25 is up. Otherwise 5 only you can check. 2 5s are 10. So 1 5 12 2 5 125 5. Now if you can see 25 will be cancelled. 4 25 is 100, 8 25 is 200, 8. So 5 25, 80 by 5, 80 by 5 means 16 ohms. Correctly? Next, substitute in this. Z is equal to root of R value how much they give? 6. 6 square plus XL minus XC. XL value 8, XC value 16. Therefore, 16 minus 8, 8. That is 8 square. Minus you don't need to worry because square is there. So 36 plus 64. Root 100. That is nothing but Z. Z value you got 10. R value how much? 6. Therefore, 6 by 10. 6 by 10 means 0.6. 0.6 third option. Next see question number 29. In the following diagram, the impedance of the circuit will be. In this, they are asking impedance. Impedance means Z value. So V is equal to IR. IR means here Z because L and R. Inductance and what they get? Reactance. Reactances they get. Therefore, Z is equal to V by I. V value 60. You have to calculate I. Okay. How to calculate I means this is XL, this is XC. So I gave whenever they are connecting capacitor and inductor, the phasor diagram for current we give. Isn't it? Did you remember? So this is voltage means. So with voltage in inductor. In inductor current is going to be lagging. Therefore IL. In capacitor voltage is leading or current is lagging. Therefore current lags here. In inductor, in capacitor current leads. We have to calculate IL and IC. How we will calculate IL and IC means VL is equal to I into XL. How these two are connected? Parallel. Parallel means what is same? Voltage is same. Therefore, voltage across inductor, voltage across capacitor, both will be same. IL, IC. This is just our convenience we are writing. Now IL is equal to VL by XL. What is VL? Voltage across inductor 60. Voltage across capacitor also 60. So therefore 60 by XL value how much they get? 15. Then how much? How many times? 4 5 7. So 4 amperes. Here IC is equal to VC by XC. 60 by XC value 5. Then resultant current IC minus IL, that is nothing but 5 minus 4 V by, since I is equal to IC minus IL. So resultant, both are opposite, therefore resultant will be IC minus IL. So V by 5 minus 4 IC minus IL. Then V value how much? 60. 60 by 1, 60 ohms. Now impedance value is 60 ohms. Option 4. Next is the question number 30. So this one we discussed already. LCR connected in parallel only for this purpose because they are asking questions on this. Consider the following parallel AC circuit. The impedance of the circuit is, simply they are asking impedance. How these three are connected means parallel. Parallel means voltage is same. Therefore same formula. Previous problem we did the same formula. V is equal to IZ. Z is equal to V by I. Voltage how much? 180. We have to find resultant current. Resultant current means in that previous question only 2 are there. XL and XC. Here 3 are there. Whenever 3 are there also we give diagram, phasor diagram how to take the current. In resistance, voltage and current both will be same phase. So in capacitor current leads IC. In inductor current lags. Resultant current you will get IC minus IL. So that is nothing but resultant current I is equal to root of IR square plus IC minus IL whole square. Correct only? So this is the resultant current I formula. Now we have to find what is IR, IC, IL in like previous question. So voltage across capacitor VC is equal to IC. Just here I wrote small letters, here I am writing capital. Both will be same one. Otherwise you can write small letters. IC into XC. VL is equal to IL into XL. VR is equal to IR into capital. What is VC value? 180. So IC we should calculate. XC value 36. Then IC is equal to 180 by 36. Which will be cancelled? 6 will be cancelled. 6 6s are 36. 3 6s. Isn't it? Again it will be cancelled. 5. IC is equal to 5 amperes. Correct or not? Next. IL. VL by XL. What is VL? Again 180. XL 18. That is nothing but 10 amperes. Next. IR. IR is equal to VR by R. 180 by 36. 180 by 36 means again 5 amperes. Correct only? Now substitute in this equation. I is equal to root of IR square. IR is nothing but 5 square. IC minus IR. 10 minus 5. 5 square. How much you will get? 5 root 2. Substitute. So 180 by 5 root 2. Then how much? So 2 5s are, 3 5s are 15. 36 by root 2. So 36 by root 2 they didn't give in options. They changed the values. How they change means, so this 36 can be written as 18 into 2 by root 2. Correct? 18 into 36. 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. So final answer 18 root 2. Option 3. 18 root 2 ohms. That is the final answer. That is simple, but you should do carefully calculation. Next, question number 31. This is also same model. In the following parallel AC circuit, the current is. The current is means they gave R value 20 ohms. Correct only. So same model. So how these are connected? These are also connected parallel, but in this diagram they have shown vertically. Here they are showing horizontal. So therefore both will be same only. So in this also same you should do like this. IC is equal to, directly I am doing voltage by XC. XC means 10 amperes. IL is equal to voltage by XL. That is nothing but 5 amperes. IR is equal to 100 by 1. That is nothing but 5 amperes. And I is equal to root of IR square. IR square means 5 square plus IC minus IL. IC minus IL, this is also 5 square. This is also will be getting 5 root 2. Then Z is equal to 100 by 5 root 2. 20 by root 2. 20 by root 2 means again they didn't give like this. Correct or not? Again they didn't give like this means 10 into 2 by root 2. That is nothing but 10 root 2. Both will be same model. Question number 30 and 31. So answer is 10 root 2. Option sheet is not there. 10 root 2, 5 root 2, 5 root 3, 10 amperes, 5 amperes is there. What we did solve correct only. 10 by 5 root 2. 10 ohms, 20 by root 2. What we solve correct only. Just you can check because same model. Next see the question number 32. Consider the following parallel AC circuit. The resonant angular frequency is. So that one instead of says it is there. So resonant frequency direct equation will be there. Omega is equal to root 1 by LC minus R square by L square. 1 by L value, C value again. So L value 4, C value 100. 1 by C value again 1 by L into C minus R square. 12 square by L square. That is nothing but 4 square. This is direct equation. In synopsis already I have shown derivation is not required for it because in PU it is not there. Direct formula you have to remember. So 4 means 4 by 100. 4 by 100 means 100 by 4. 100 by 4 minus 144 by 16. So just you can solve the equation. You will be getting the answer. Okay. See in this question they asked only current, but we found impedance. I searched for impedance, but they asked only resultant current. Resultant current means 5 root 2 amperes. See question number 33, 32 both will be same. They are asking impedance and resonance in the above problem. Impedance formula just I am giving. You can write. Question number 30. So Z is equal to L by CR. For that above 32 diagram, impedance equation L by CR. If you substitute L value, C value, R value, you will be getting. See the question number 34. That is 3D question. So the quality factor of LCR circuit having resistance R, inductance L, capacitance C at resonant angular frequency. So they gave three options. One is omega naught L by R, 1 by omega naught CR, 1 by R root L by C. All the equations are equal to quality factor equations. Therefore 1, 2, 3 are correct. Option 4 is correct. Next question number 35. Which of the following is correct in alternating current? The average value of AC over half cycle from 0 to t by 2 is 2I naught by pi. For half cycle, what is the average value? That is correct only, 2I naught by pi. First one is correct. The ratio of RMS value of AC and its average during half cycle is known as form factor. Form factor definition I gave. It is the ratio between RMS and average value. That is also correct. The ratio of peak value and RMS value is known as peak factor. Okay, peak value and RMS value is known as peak factor. That is also correct. But that one we don't know, we didn't discuss there. So the ratio of peak value and RMS value is called peak factor. So ABC, all are correct. Next question number 36. Consider the following waveform. One waveform they gave. In that they gave like this. I naught. So this is pi, 2 pi, 3 pi. So first one they give the RMS value of current. T is equal to 0 to T is equal to T is I naught by 2. The average value of current T is equal to 0 to T is equal to 0 is I naught by pi. Isn't it? So the RMS value of current means if you have taken this another full cycle is there, that value is I naught. But only half cycle is there, therefore I naught by 2. Therefore first one is correct. Next the average value of current. So if it is full cycle means 2I naught by pi. Therefore half cycle, if it is full cycle means 2I naught by. Therefore half cycle divided by 2 means I naught by pi. So second one also correct. The form factor is pi by 2. Form factor means already given RMS value by I naught by 2 by I naught by 2. Therefore how much will be get? I naught by 2 by I naught by pi means pi by 2. So that is also correct. Therefore 1, 2, 3 correct. Next question number 37. The core of a transformer is laminated so that we told you energy losses in transformer in theory in PU. So the core of a transformer is laminated. Why it should be laminated means first one, change in flux is increasing to reduce eddy current losses, to reduce rusting of the core, to increase ratio of voltage in primary and secondary means to reduce the eddy currents. Therefore second one is correct. That is theory question. Next question number 38. A transformer is used to light a bulb of 60 watts, 120 volts lamp from a 200 volts mains. If the main current is 0.6 amperes, the efficiency of the transformer. So question number 38 they are asking efficiency of the transformer. Efficiency of the transformer formula: output power by input power into 100. Output power how much they gave? Output power 60 watts. A transformer is used to light a bulb of 60 watts. 60 watts is divided by input power. Input power means, so they didn't give input power, just voltage and current value. Voltage value 200, current value 0.6. Therefore 200 into 0.6 because power is equal to voltage into current. So 0.6 will be cancelled. This 6 will be cancelled here 10 times. 10 by 20. So 1 by 2 into 100. Efficiency means always we should multiply with 100. 1 by 2 into 100 means 100 by 2. That is 50%. So answer is option 2. Next question number 39. All these problems related to transformer. Almost we came to end because transformer only 2 questions are there. The number of turns in primary coil is 80. Question number 39. Number of turns in primary coil. Primary coil means NP is 80 and secondary coil are 160. NS is equal to 160. Primary coil is connected to AC supply. AC supply means 110 volts. Primary coil. VT is equal to 110 volts. Primary coil voltage they gave 110 volts. Next, and current flowing in it is Current in primary coil is 5 amperes. The voltage and current in the secondary coil are, voltage and current in the secondary coil are means voltage in secondary coil and the current in secondary coil. Just transformer ratio you will be coming to know. Vs by Vp is equal to Ns by Np is equal to Ip by Ip. Always voltage and current will be in reverse equilibrium. Now, if you want to find Vs, take these two. Why? Because Vp value you can to know, Vs value you should find, Ns, Np values already they gave. So Vs we want. Vs by Vp value how much? 110. Ns 160. Np 8. 2. Then Vs is equal to 220 volts. Next they are asking Is. Is means you can take these two. These two. Ns by Np is equal to Ip by Is. Ns value how much? 160. 80. Ip value 5. So Is is equal to 5 into 80 by 160. So Is is equal to 5 by 2. 5 by 2 means 2.5. One is 220, another one is 2.5. Option 3 is correct. And see the next one, question number 40. A transformer is employed to reduce 1100 or 1100 volts to 22 volts. The primary draws a current Ip 10 amperes and secondary Is 100. The efficiency of transformer is, efficiency of transformer means you have to take neta formula. Neta is equal to, same like this you should do. P output by P input into 100. So V output means Vs Is by Vp Ip into 100. So they are bringing 1100 to 20. This is primary, this is secondary. So Vp value 1100, Ip value 10. So Vs value 22, Is value 100. Then you can multiply with 100. So you will be getting efficiency. Okay. So from question number 41 onwards, that is just EM waves lesson 41 to 51, you can only solve after completion of the EM waves. EM waves, just one simple lesson, theory lesson, no derivations will be there in that. So 10 problems are there. Those 10 problems you can solve. Those are not related to alternating current. And see exercise 2. Exercise 2 means level 2. Level 2 also from first onwards similarly you can solve like this. First problem they gave RMS value of current. Already we did same models. So in this lesson, by seeing the circuit diagram, you don't need to worry. Just if you follow simple logic means each and every problem you can solve. In level 2 also you can practice. Some similar models are there. How we are going to get in level 2 also. EM wave electromagnetic waves lesson is there, and previous year questions also. You can check once in this both combined with the gave. So you have to practice all these questions. Okay. Just see in level 2, just I am solving two problems. A little bit variation will be there for you. What we did, remaining all are almost same models. So in the following circuit, question number 22. If power factor is root 3 by 2, the value of R. Power factor means cos phi equal to R by Z is equal to root 3 by 2 they give. Then what is R value they ask. For this you should find Z. What is Z? This is the circle. So this is L, this is R, this is C. So in this, how these three capacitors connected? So these three capacitors connected in parallel. Already we discussed previously in capacitors and resistors also. Okay. So parallel means what is the formula? 1 plus 1, C1 plus C2 plus C3. 1 millifarad, 0.5. So 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 0.5, 2.5. Resultant capacity value 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 farad. So these two are connected in series. Okay, series means L1 plus L2. So 50 into 10 power minus 20 plus 30. R value R. Okay, what is that equation? That is equal to root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. What is XL? XL is equal to omega. Just compare this equation. B naught sin omega. Omega value 100. 100 into L value how much? 50 into 10 power minus 10. 50. So 3 zeros will be cancelled. 5 ohms. XC is equal to 1 by omega C. So 1 by 100. C value how much? 2.5 into 10 power minus 3. So 2.5 into, if we cancel these two. So 1 by 2.5 into 10 power minus 3 plus 2. 10 power minus 1. This 10 power minus 1 is going to numerator. 10 by 2.5. That is nothing but 2.5 can be written as 25 by 10. 4 volts. So XL value 5, XC value 4. 5 minus 4, 1. Root R square plus 1 square. So now Z value root R square plus 1 we can substitute. Then cos phi is equal to root 3 by 2 is equal to R by Z. R by root R square plus 1. Sparing on both sides. 3 by 4 is equal to R square by R square plus 1. 3R square plus 3 equal to 4R square. If you brought this side, 3 is equal to R square. Then R is equal to root 3 ohms. That's all. So root 3 is there. Root 3 ohms. Next, see the question number 30. So question number 30, they gave one circuit diagram. In the level 2, question number 30, page number 96. Omega is equal to 100 radian per second. The current through the circuit. Omega value they gave 100 radian per second. What is the current? What is the current means in these two combinations are there. One is this one, another one is this one. Isn't it? So how these two connected? These two connected parallel. Parallel means voltage across this combination, voltage across this combination will be same. Correct only. So now, so what is the impedance? Impedance of this circuit you should find. What is the impedance formula? Z1. This is Z1. This is Z2. Z1 is equal to root of R1 square plus XL square. What is R1? 4 square plus 3 square. So 16 plus 9. Root 25. Z1. So phase. If you have taken, let us assume I1 current is flowing in this. In this, I2 current is flowing. So I1 is equal to V by Z1. So V value 50. 50 by Z1 value 5. I1 is 10 amperes. Like that. I2 is equal to V by Z2. 50 by Z2 value how to find? What is Z2? Root R square. 3 square plus 4 square. This is also 5 ohms. 5 means 10 amperes. We will add DC. I is equal to I1 plus I2 by using Kirchhoff's laws. Like that we should not, because here we want how much phase angle. Phase angle means, did you remember in LR circuit, in CR circuit, we discussed phase. Tan phi is equal to XL by R. Tan phi is equal to XC by R. Did you remember? What is XL here? 3. Tan phi is equal to XL by R means 3 by 4. Here tan phi equal to XC by R means 4 by 4. Tan phi equal to 3 by 4 means what is the angle? 37 or 57? I think one is 37, Another one is 53. Just you can check with sin 37 by cos 37 value. I think 3 by 4 is 37. 4 by 3 is 53, I think. Isn't it? Now, total angle how much? This is with 37, this is with 53. I1 is 37, that is it. I2 is 53. One is leading, another one is lagging. Which is lagging? In inductor it is lagging, in capacitor it is leading. Then it is going to be 37. It is going to be that, but finally what is the total angle resultant angle between I1 and I2? 90 degrees. 90 degrees means what is the resultant current? I is equal to root of I1 square plus I2 square. Why we are writing that equation? Because angle between these two is 90 degrees. 53 plus 37 how much? 90. Therefore 2 I1 I2 cos 90 0. I1 square plus 10 square plus 10 square. That is nothing but 10 root 2 amperes. This is just simple different one. But you came to know only whenever LR is there, CR is there. But here they connected both at a time. Okay.